Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams on Thursday night primetime.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Ty Chandler to
I went up there
return.
the other day. I'm talking about that whole service. It's off, didn't it?
So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Sam Darnold's seen an awful lot in his career. Now he's hoping the 4th time is an actual charm. After being a first-round pick, it seems like eons ago for the New York Jets. Guy's experienced a ton of football. And I'll say this, he went into one of the great QB incubators there with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. And now we'll all get a chance to see how much he really did learn, how much he really did grow. He is still young in his career. And with the supporting cast in Minnesota, a pretty dynamic receiver on the outside, he's got some nice tools to work with.
Completed to his running back.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 29. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
And then the people that told me, like, you know, go to the, I went to talk to David Sutherland.
Throwing here, Darnold.
What are you for?
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Rams nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he stopped at the very last moment.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Long before this guy named Mahomes in Kansas City was throwing no-look passes and crazy off-platform throws, there was a guy doing it in Detroit. His name was Matthew Stafford. Nobody really noticed, though, because the Lions, they just didn't win enough to be relevant. Well, fast forward to putting Matthew Stafford in L.A., and we know the rest of the story. A Super Bowl champ, and after being banged up a year ago, came back and elevated those Rams.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Rams parlay the interception into points. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at this Vikings offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into a lone point on the scoreboard. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
You don't give a damn about beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
To be a good, so shit. First come in, I just paid the fucking truck note and grind my teeth for a little while. You got when
now it's Will Riker on the extra point. Okay. Right down the middle, it's good.
Okay, look.
And the Vikings tie this game
look,
7-7.
That's learning. Don't harbor over that shit, okay? And I told them that today too when I went up there. On accountability, that was my fault. So don't be harboring over that shit. I shouldn't have done that shit. Even if he said go do it, Davis Chevrolet dude told me the same shit over there. People get wanged for that shit all the time. Go back there and get that game. Don't do that. Okay? Even if the supervisor say, yeah, go do that, so it's like some kind of fucking play they get on two people. Alright?
Here's Riker set to kick this away.
Right.
2-2 Atwell, now to return it.
I told him that was on me.
This will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Even if you said 100% on me, because look, I don't give a damn what we talk about.
And they should be well rested. Right? They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone.
We talk about it in this video. Yeah, ain't nobody got no shit about it. Nobody ain't got no shit about it.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Okay, look. Look, Mark. Fucking lesson learned. Alright? I'm still an awesome worker. Still learn my lesson. Still gonna get another job.
And they'll make the stop.
Still not gonna happen again.
He picks
so
up 15
I'm not gonna keep getting banged up by myself, first of all.
From a great throw to a nice catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to
don't cry.
About
shit,
that
don't
amazing
cry.
play.
Look,
great
I ain't got no career in the
fucking
job.
Neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Shit.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford.
Okay, Mark.
Get this to come. And he'll get this through the midfield strike and start pushing into Vikings territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
I ain't doing shit.
From the 47. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that can create space, you just find a way to get
on the same silly, goofy, young nigga shit over there. I actually don't like it.
Third down, here's Williams. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Just do your fucking job.
2 yards on the pickup.
I don't like how
the Rams are going to have the first down.
I got to do.
Win the early battle.
You
get the leverage. One man wins off the line. That's all that was needed to ensure
people are fucking weird to me.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
But, like I said, no, I ain't doing it.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got a man left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Like I've been doing. Shit.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative
no shit like this before.
especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Goddamn driving. Got straight to dealing with these weirdos on the one driving and shit. Motherfucking weird fucking music.
From the 39.
And that's what I'm really starting to
That's a
realize.
quick hitter. We'll have him gain up
I'm really starting to socialize with this big weird ass city. These motherfuckers are weird.
Nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook.
They weird. They fucked up. They ain't got no character, no move, no morals.
It's a play. It works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
You try to turn left and get out of the parking lot, motherfucker run all up on your ass, like nigga. Then you jump out and you got on the fucking nursing with you.
That short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done. He's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got first down from the 31.
I just took a nigga at his word, basically, and fucked up. So, not only, I put a relationship with the resource. Hey, that's such a
with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
So, let me know something.
Hey, we know running the ball in the
NFL
NFL is hard. That play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be
I'm just telling you how serious I am.
Majority
because I don't like
do some
play.
damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Well,
Stafford from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. He's got a gain of 6 there. Finding pace. Able to make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
When have I had time to fly?
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Have you not seen me on the road all day hunting? I done went from the north side of Houston, back to the other side of Houston, back to... When have I had time to feel like anything?
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's caught behind the line.
I didn't feel like anything. I was over hunting.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
I went to the gym. I done every time I see him go out, I said I was going to do.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now Stafford to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Cardi with the extra point. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Play action on 1st down. He throws a bullet down the right. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's Darnold. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now Darnold. He's on the move. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it down to a single point. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Atwell now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now Stafford again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Point after converted from Cardi. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Darnold finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and just 2 to go. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Darnold looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing off the play fake here. Throw left side, complete. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 21-14 our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Addison going in motion right. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They motion Cup over right. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Counterplay, Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Jones trying the left side. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has the connection to Jones. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 42. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And this one doesn't go far. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Robinson sent in motion left. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That's Harrison Phillips there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now, Stafford. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Drop play, this is Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I wonder who it was, Kate. Which defender had that little bit of clairvoyance that there was a draw coming, include the rest of his buddies in? Because somebody saw that coming. That's the only way they could have been so prepared for what was supposed to be a surprise.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. Brandon Powell on the return for the Vikings. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's a bootleg for him. Has his man, it's Addison. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Hits him on the in route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing here, Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Atwell now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Does doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Throw complete to Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead with Williams. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. Get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams, with some work to do, trailing in this game. Stafford now on 1st down. Able to find Nacua here. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Here's 2nd and 2. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. It's taken in by Williams. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Stafford from the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys tie us up 28-all. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return.
The real stadium score is Vikings 17/Rams 14.
The Vikings ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Darnold. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's Darnold. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Darnold looking to throw. Jones reels it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got 1st down from the 31. They are throwing it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. Escapes the pocket. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Cup on the catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. He's got it inside the 10. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. The Vikings got a solid first-half outing by their veteran quarterback, Sam Darnold. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This return makes it up to the 25. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He gets this one in Nakua. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On 1st down, here's Stafford. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing off the play fake here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, It prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 35 apiece. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors send receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Has his man. It's Addison. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Third and a lone yard coming up. This is Jones on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A handoff to Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
3rd and goal, it's Stafford. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Rams take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings offense back to the field now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Short pass brought in.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go with Williams on the counter. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Stafford now on 3rd down. A throw right side finds Cup. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Stafford now on 1st down. Allen there to haul it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 6 now. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now Stafford again. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 3 now. Stafford from the gun. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Powell now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vikings now set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Counterplay, Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Second and 13. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
The Rams showing a nickel look. Third down coming up. They'll run the draw with Jones. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 7 yards to pick up there. It's fourth down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. This is Williams. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Here's Stafford. Connecting on the slant. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And I'm sure they're trying to bring out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Darnold looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Real score is now Rams 28/Vikings 20.
But he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Connects on the crosser. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Complete, it's Atwell. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
From the 30 on second down. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Stafford now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Well, partner, maybe not the record that most people think of when it comes to quarterbacks, but it's certainly an impressive accolade for him. The most completions in a single game.
Yeah, it feels like this was communicated beforehand, right in the play. And listen, we're running everything through you. You're carrying us. And to his credit, this quarterback brought his A game, some of the best throws of his career.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing now, Stafford. His pass caught by Nakua. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain down to about the 36. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 36. Looking slant route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, Stafford. He's got it near the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often. But finally, just like that, someone has conquered it.
And now, Kate, now there is a new single-game record for everyone to chase when it comes to those passing yards. I know as a former quarterback, we love seeing this record challenge, and we want to see just how high people will take it in the future.
Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Stafford to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys stretch their lead to 21. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Powell now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon, they're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 35 on 2nd down. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move their chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Darnold to throw. Jones reels it in. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm block with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Chandler now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Ball at the 33 for first down. Getting right back to it after that interception. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He'll throw it yet again. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
They'll throw it again. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. That's cut in stride by Addison. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come
The
through with a
real
nice gain
stadium
there.
score is Vikings 17/Rams 14.
They rely on.
Real score is now Rams 28/Vikings 20.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It's Jones on the toss. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Williams. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him
The
at the 2.
real stadium score is Vikings 17/Rams 14. Real score is now Rams 28/Vikings 20.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Williams. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown. The fourth-quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys continue piling onto this lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chandler now on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Throw left side, complete. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Darnold. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point.
110.
And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Atwell now to return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.